Hello, today is May 13. We are in Phaplu, Solukhumbu. Had a good night's sleep, trouble with cold a little bit, and aiming to get to Taksin to Dana this afternoon and continue our journey from there. So far, so good. And I'm expecting some extra traffic on the trail from here to Lukla because of the airport situation, and I already saw a few tourists taking this route. Last time I was here, this same section between Phaplu to Lukla, I probably met like maybe 2 other tourists walking this trail, and the walk from here to Lukla is actually very nice. Last time I was here, it was raining a lot, so I didn't get to see a lot. But the trails were good, and we enjoyed it. It was misty and foggy, and it was a whole different kind of a vibe around here. But this time, it seems to be, right between spring and monsoon. So it's the right time of the year to be here, and we're expecting to get some good views, good sunshine, and a great time. And we are looking forward to accomplishing our mission of recording the podcast from the roof of the world.
साँच्चै लगौँ हो
अहिले हाम्रो भाइको नाम के सोनाम भाइले चाहिँ एउटा एन्टरप्रेन्योरल अपर्च्युनिटी पाए। स्कुल जाँदै थियो, हामीलाई लट्ठी चाहिरहेको थियो,
लट्ठी बेच्न आयो।
लट्ठी बेच्ने हो भनेको भाइलाई लट्ठी बेच्न के होइन, 10वटा लट्ठी होला घरमा छैन
छ
है। ल बेच्ने भाइ कति पैसा ल
भन
हामी दिन्छौँ
ल
सिकाइदिएको क्या तिमीलाई व्यापार कसरी गर्ने भनेर, बुझ्यो कुरो? 50 रुपियाँ
हुन्छ
डन डिल।
ल
सही हो भाइ। भाइको नाम के? फेरि भन। निमा भाइ लोप्साम फुर्बी। कति कक्षामा? 8 3 तिमी 8 7। अनि ठुलो भएर के भन्ने भाइहरू अब? ग्रेट। म पनि इन्जिनियर हो। ओके, तिमीहरू नि? म जस्तै, म चाहिँ व्यापारी बन्ने हो, पैसा कमाउने।
भाइले कमाइसक्यो
ल यसो भन्छ
भाइको बोनीको
ल बोनीको ल गुड जब। खाजा खाऊ है ल, मिलेर बेलुका चक्लेट खाऊ सबैजनाले। ओके, र क्षितिजलाई मैले अहिले लट्ठी पनि उपलब्ध गराइदिएँ। जाने बेलामा त यस्तो गुरु दक्षिणा लिनुपर्ने छ। 50 रुपियाँको लट्ठी देखाइदियो ल भाइ। Organic. Today we are going to Taksin to Dana from Phaplu, and today's first exercise for Chhitiz is going to be, he's going to tell me his life story in 3 phases, and I'm going to listen to that story. Okay. I'll give you an update when I've heard Chhitiz's life story. So Chhitiz, are you ready to tell me your life story in 3 phases? Yes. Have you decided what the 3 phases are?
Just in a minute.
Okay.
I need some time.
Yeah. All right. Let's go.
Okay.
We are at Taksindu, Dara, and day one of walking, day two of the travel. And this was my night stop the last time I was here, so we got here really, really early. But because of the weather and my situation with the cold, I'm thinking maybe push to Jhubing at least and see how it goes from there. Right now, we're stopped for lunch.
हामी चाहिँ ताक्सिन्डुबाट लन्च खाएर तल ओके इङ्ग्लिस we just left Taksindu after lunch, and we stopped over at a monastery right here, and we saw some kids were playing with a big inflated balloon, sort of a ball, and it would make great content for your YouTube channel. Yes. But it also meant that once we started shooting, the guys went to their room and they stopped the game, and we became the party pooper of the town. That's the update from Taksindu Dara, and we gotta go to Jhubing, and the weather looks pretty shady. So also for advice for YouTubers and people who like to take pictures, you have to be humble, and just because you want content doesn't mean you have to go ruin somebody else's day, which we just did. So be careful about that.
The way to turn actually. That was pretty impressive.
Yes.
That's a great pilot right there. He used the weight and he turned and he's pivoting further. And there you go. There you see the load. There you see the load. These guys are superheroes, man. Seriously.
That was badass, bro. So we're basically building the road to Everest, the highway to Mount Everest, to the top of the world. And it's being done, and I can see it. I'm reporting from a little bit further down from Taksindu and somewhere in between Taksindu and Jhubing right now. And the highway to Everest is on, and the podcast from the top of the world is on as well. A chopper working to carry loads of construction material that's laying out here in a field. I don't know where the destination would be for the luggage. I don't know, Phaplu airport, I'm guessing. But in Nepal we talk about development, and when you see this you understand why trying to develop the hilly region, the mountainous region of Nepal, trying to develop it too quickly is a mounting task. It's difficult, just to get a little load of construction material. You have to use a helicopter. So you just see how difficult the life is in the mountains. Roads have been constructed. I've seen the road extend from Phaplu to all the way here. Almost right now, we're walking on a dirt road, and it's going towards Nuntala. Chhitiz is telling me his tragic love story, and I'm absolutely enjoying it as we walk towards Jhubing. Keep going, bhai. We'll edit this out.
अनि त्यसपछि म अनि
Right now, we're a little bit further from Taksindu. It's about 1 o'clock. We've been taking long pauses and break in between our walk. Also observing the atmosphere. We're among a lot of trees and a lot of life. Something told me to stop at this place for some reason. I felt a hunch and I stopped. And there's so much abundance, and we'll see this all the way. And a lot of people talk about being in, going out in the nature. I believe in doing it for an extended period of time, which is if you can get out of your normal routine, the kind of things that you're doing on a day-to-day basis, and completely immerse yourself in nature. It has profound effects on your psyche, your morale, your physical being, and it is also spiritual for me. That's why you see my mala has come out, because the journey has just started. And I've said in Mero Dui Paisa we are going to talk about 3 things: 1, entrepreneurship; 2, adventure; 3, spirituality. And we've been doing the entrepreneurship part in Kathmandu, but we can do the other 2 in the city. I like to do that exercise every year. I go out on treks, and I consider walking a form of meditation. And if you can do it alone in silence as much as you can. Today we've just been practicing smaller stints of which, but later during the journey I will definitely be extending this to a longer period of time. And there will be silent days, and those will be probably around day 10, day 11. And the person who is going to edit this properly, make it a nice, enjoyable story to watch, is sitting here rotating a stick. Metaphorically, are you trying to tell me your dick is that big? But I doubt it. But I absolutely doubt it. So Chhitiz, Chhitiz ko bag chahi, I'm quite sure Chhitiz ko body weight bhanda half sa thake. And he's carrying a lot of camera gear in this mission, and doing a lot of the copying, the video part, and daiko seva pani garnu भनेको छु मैले हिजो, as in interpreting that would be, I've asked him to take care of his older brother, and I hope he will do his duties. Will you do your duties? There's no herum. There's either yes or no.
What do you think? What I would say?
No, I don't want to think. I want to hear it from your mouth. Okay, that's it. Why did you make it so difficult?
And it's so difficult.
Okay. So Chhitiz, this is Chhitiz day 1. I want to show you Chhitiz progressively through day, I don't know, 20, 21, 25. We have no idea how long this journey is going to be. This is day 2, Monday, May 13, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We have made it to Nunthala. So far, I've heard Chhitiz's short but interesting life story, and also we've descended about 600 meters from Taksin to Dana, and we have another 650 meters downhill from here to Jhubing. So we have a little bit of time. Maybe it'll be another 2 hours till we get there. So we leave around maybe 3:30. We'll reach around 5:30. So that'll be the day for us so far. I think I'm letting things move at a certain pace because Chhitiz has just started his trekking career, and I am feeling under the weather a little bit. So, and the weather's been pretty shitty too. Mostly cloudy. We can see dark clouds, but we haven't encountered rain yet. Thank God. Getting wet wouldn't have been fun. And the funny thing would have been, last time I was here also, I was getting wet. We had lunch over there, and we had to buy plastic from a local shop and cover ourselves. So I'm glad that it hasn't rained. Hopefully it'll sustain for another 2 hours till we get to Jhubing, and then it can pour down. We have no problem after that.
So this is day 2, my first ever trek and my first ever day of walking in this trek. It's pretty good actually right now. I'm loving the scenery, I'm loving the vibes, I'm loving the nature vibes. Well, today Astai just asked me to tell my life story in 3 phases to build a trust, and of course I trust him because I wouldn't have been here if I hadn't trusted him. So I told all of my secrets. Probably if I have not, I'll try to remember it and tell him more. So you listen to all of it, and I don't know what's gonna happen next, what he's gonna do listening to my story. Well, it is an anticipation of what's gonna happen next, and the first ever exercise of this trek. Well, the main motive of this trek is not just travel. Of course the travel is going to happen, but the main motive is that Asida is going to give me training. It is a workshop on leadership and personal development, and I am his first ever mentee to be participating in this training. I hope that the training is gonna get the best out of me, and yeah, gotta walk. So I've reached this tea house, and I'm waiting for Asistai. He hasn't arrived yet. So I think Asistai too will take a rest when he gets here, and after that we'll be waiting to Jhubing. Okay, let's wait for Asistai. Asistai is here. After 15 minutes, he's all sweaty. Like I said.
It is 4:20. We are still moving from Nunthala to Jhubing. Jhubing maybe another hour and a half. Still a decent way to go. I think you gotta go all across and further down. So yeah, the weather's kind of been good in terms of not being too hot. It was cloudy for a while, but as long as there's no rain, we're doing fine. We're pushing through. Just having covered this distance actually saves us a day, so good going so far. 5:30, very close to Jhubing. Probably descended about 1600 meters. Now we gotta go back up 200 to get to our destination of the day. And this is our first encounter with the Dut Kosi river. And I'm gonna show you.